We just got in our new. Let's put this up. Just got in the new equipment. There's one box there, there's a box over there, and then there's one more outside. So if you guys want to see what we got coming up, stick around. Alright, so there it is. I picked up the FreeJet 330 TX Plus from Omniprint. Right, so I'm excited to see where this thing is going to take us. My wife and I have been talking about getting a DTG machine for a very long time, but it was just something that I wasn't ready to do yet. Right, with everything that was going on last year with the vinyl stand, and then we opened up the print shop also. It was scary. I'm not going to tell you that it wasn't. You know what I mean? But since January, I think we opened up the doors to this one in January, and with all the support of the community and then the support from everybody on social media that have purchased stuff from me, had stuff made for me all over the United States. Like, I really appreciate you guys. Because of that and because of you guys, I was able to go ahead and decide, let's go ahead and do this. I've already had customers come in and they've seen the DTG machine and they're already ready for DTF prints. So I did get the whole package to do the DTF prints also. So you guys stay tuned for that. Not only are we going to be printing them on the t-shirts, but I'll be able to send you guys prints if you guys need them also. And then again, I know there's going to be a lot of negativity. I'm okay with that. I got thick skin. I get the negativity about the Anatol Thunder. Why did I go with Anatol? Why didn't I go with Ryonet? I get negativity about the Ricoma. Why did I go with Ricoma? Why didn't I go with these other brands? Same thing with the Sawgrass. People don't want to buy the Sawgrass because they don't want to pay $150 for the ink. All right, do your thing. Do what you do, right? This ink right here for this is not much more than the ink for the Sawgrass. I pay $150 for one cartridge of ink for the Sawgrass, and I'm going to pay $200 for a bottle of DTG ink. And I already know I'm going to hear it about this. Why did you go with the FreeJet? Why didn't you go with whatever other DTG printers that are out there? All right, so before we get into this video, I want to thank a couple people that made this decision a lot easier than just looking online, listening to the actual owners or the actual company using it, right? I got a couple people that I know use this machine daily, and I've seen the work that they've done. So I want to thank Sean from SE Shirt and Hoodies. Make sure you guys check him out on YouTube and on Instagram. He has this exact same machine. I think he has 3 of them, and puts out really, really good work with them. And then I also want to say thanks to Mike from Nav Customs. I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but he does have an Instagram page, and he puts out really, really good work on this machine right here. And I appreciate both of them. If I had any questions, they were always willing to answer them. All right, so I really appreciate them. And then last, I want to say thanks to Victor, the president, CEO of Omniprint. I appreciate him for not just pushing me off and giving me to a rep, but answering any questions that myself had or my wife. This was, like I said, this was a family decision. It just wasn't my decision. And if we had any questions, we video called each other, we talked, and we made this thing happen. So Victor, I appreciate you. Sean, you know I appreciate you. And Mike, I know we're going to be in touch a lot more than we are now. But I appreciate all 3 of you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see what came inside this box whenever I opened it. All right, so in this crate came these 5 boxes right here. It came with the Wagner sprayer. I don't know why I would need this, but maybe, who knows, you know. So we'll put that to the side. I do have the pre-treat machine. We'll open up that in a little bit. And then we have some silicone sheets. So let's see what this got's in it. So it comes with one of these and a whole bunch of those. So I'm not going to take these out of here. Yeah, we'll just leave those in there because it looks like they're all rolled up, and I don't want to pull one and they all come out. But it says silicone curing sheets. Alright, so let's grab the first one. See over here. Right, so it's the Dtg Platen that we're going to be using for the t-shirt. It's one of them. It looks like just one. Yep. So it's one that goes. This goes on the bottom, and then I guess you stuff the shirt inside here to make it nice and flat whenever you're doing that. Right. So that's what came in that box there, and this one it doesn't say which way it goes up. So, all right. So in here we have the Gamut Plus pre-treatment machine hyper flush. Right, I don't know what this is yet, but we'll figure it out. All right, and then also in here is the white ink, the yellow, the red or magenta, the black, and the cyan. Yep, and the cyan. All right, and then we have here, I saw in the videos that I was watching what this was, but it's a nozzle cleaner, that's what it is. So we've got a nozzle cleaner there also. Alright, so we got that. And then we're going to open up this last box right here. This is the heavy one. I think it has all the extra stuff on there. Alright, so yeah. So this is the pre-treat for cotton. The pre-treat for light polyester. The pre-treat for light cotton, and the pre-treat for dark polyester. And then it's got a bunch of stuff in here. We'll get into this whenever we get ready to open it. Alright. And then this box here, which is I don't know what this is yet. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when it gets to it. So that will go back in here. Alright, put that back in there. Some other stuff that's inside of these, we'll open up all this stuff later on. Some cleaners. And then the super nozzle cleaner. The direct ink super cleaner. And then I did get an extra order of ink. So I have 2 whites, 2 yellows, 2 magentas, 2 blacks, and 2 of the cyan. Alright, so that's everything that came inside of the crate that came with the Dtg machine. Alright, so that's everything that is here. Let's go and open up the next box now. One of the other things that I got was this Stahls Hottronics press. So let's open this up. See what comes inside of it. It's just like a test report. I guess they tested it, and then the clam hover over press. Plug. And there it is, the 16 by 20 Stahls press. That's the way it came packaged. Nothing really fancy about it, but that was something else that I got. What I like about this one is it's 16 by 20 this way. Mine that I have right now, the blue one, is 16 by 20 this way. So we're going to take this out of the box and we're going to get it up on the table. Alright, so there it is, the 16 by 20 Auto Open Series clam or hover press. We'll see if I'm going to use it as a hover press. I know I'm going to use it as a heat press. But we're going to see if we're going to use it as a hover press, being that I do have a conveyor dryer. I'm not sure how that's going to work, if I'm going to use this or I'm going to use that right there. Maybe 1s and 2s, I'll use this, but if it's something big, I'll use the conveyor dryer that I have from Anatol. Alright, so right here in the front it has a little tag, says must remove this bolt or wing nut before using, for shipping purposes only. And what that bolt is doing right here, this wing nut, is holding the clamshell down, I guess that's what you call it, or the heat platen, whatever it is. So now that I've removed it, it should go up, and there it is. Alright, so this is going to be a good press. I've always wanted to pick up one of these, and I finally got one. Alright, so I hope my other press that I've been using since day one does not get jealous and just kick the bucket all of a sudden, because we will be using both of them. Alright, and this is the last box. This is the pre-treat machine. So let's get this one out of here. Alright, so this is where I'm going to be putting the pre-treat machine. It's going to be right next to the conveyor dryer. Like I said, if we front load it, we can just take it out and put it over there. Or if we do it from the side, it would come out on that side over there, and then we can just turn around and drop it into. Alright, so here is the plug that it comes with. A tube. I don't know what it's for yet. And then we got the panels. This one would go here in the front. And then I believe this one should have two, to where one would go here and one would go on the other side. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these open. We can see how we have to attach it. There's a hole here, so I'm guessing it goes on with a screwdriver. We gotta find some screws for it. We'll see. Let me get this out. Alright, so if there is no screws, these are magnets. These right here are little bitty magnets that are gonna attach or magnetize to these right here. And then you got this strip down here on the bottom. You know, put it inside like that, and then attach it. And the one for the front doesn't have that same thing like the side does, but just put it on there and attach it. All right, and then the same thing on this side. This flap, just make sure it goes just like that, and attach it. Alright, and then like I was saying, if we're gonna front load it, we'll just do it right here. Front load it, do what we gotta do, and when we're done, put it back in and pre-treat it. Alright, so this is probably gonna be the way that we do it on the side right here, because like I said, my conveyor dryer is right here. We'll be able to load it right here, go ahead, put it in, pre-treat it, and then when we're done, take it right back out, and then just turn around and drop it onto the conveyor dryer. So I think that's going to be the best way for us to do it. All right, and then the last thing we can do is open this up, right? Check this out. Alright, so that's it. I've had this thing sitting here for about a week. I just haven't had time to do anything with it because we've just been trying to catch up on jobs in the shop. I needed to come in and get this video done so I can do an unboxing video of it, so I can get the training done and everything else done that I need to get done. Because I already have customers coming in asking about DTF prints, and then I also have customers that are looking to get DTG prints also. By this thing sitting here stationary and not doing anything is defeating the purpose, right? It's here to make money, so that's what we got to get it to start doing. All right, so I know I tell you guys this all the time, but I really do appreciate every single one of you that watch my videos. All right, thank you guys for all the support. Like I said, I couldn't do this without the support of the community on YouTube. Right, so thank you guys for watching another one of my videos. Thank you guys for all the support. Stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, keep pressing.